Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to our new home. We got some big and exciting news from the Breaking Point and Black Stamp Media. This spring we decided to purchase our first ever home down here in southern Iowa. It is going to be our future headquarters for all of our business operations, as long as housing our interns, which this year was the first year, 2023. We're having our first internship program. So come along with, we're going to take a tour of the house and let's check it out. So we're going to give you a cribs run through of the house. As you can see here, we got the kitchen. We got all the essentials here. We got the air fryer. We got the coffee maker, which is always perfect for the early mornings here, either for work or when we're going to hit the woods. Got the fridge, which of course is not stocked now with Busch Light, but it will be fully stocked soon. And we got a full supply of venison, and as always, some Jack's Pizza. Moving along, we got the main office for myself. Going into the living room area. This will be the living quarters for the interns. We got a nice little shed collection here. And sentimental buck here. This is my first Iowa buck that I ever harvested back in 2016. And this was kind of the deer that started for me with wanting to move eventually down to Iowa and bring our business down here. And it was a pretty special one. Shot it on Brennan's property, and a lot of great memories, but it really was the one that kind of got the itch for wanting to start a whole new chapter down here in Iowa. Here we got our big content calendar, which as the season goes along, this will be like all of our content that's coming up, so we can kind of manage that with the interns and myself and everyone else on the crew, what we're gonna be airing weekly. As you can see, it's a pretty crazy fall we got ahead of us. So we're excited to drop a lot of those videos in the future. And here we got the bathroom. We don't need to go in there. Moving on along, spare bedroom in here. This is Aaron's crib. He's gone on the road right now, doing a lot of bass fishing stuff over the next few months, but he'll be in and out come end of summer and throughout the fall. Going to the next room. The intern room has its own office and living quarters set up. We got 2 twin beds here, 2 working desktops and laptops here. Let's go downstairs. In our basement here, we got our full camera setup. We got our own charging table, which basically has all of our camera equipment here, drone equipment, lenses, different camera bodies. We have, moving down the line, we got all of our tripods stacked up here, carrying cases, shoulder rigs. Moving along into this tote, we have all of our kind of random accessories, camera bags, cleaning filters, lens pens, things like that. Just stuff we don't use all the time, but something we're gonna always need at some point. Moving into here, we got all of our phone scope accessories, GoPro accessories, kind of another random assortment of equipment, I guess you could say, in these 2 compartments. And then we got a bunch of our live units, which last year, if you watched the channel, we had a bunch of live hunts that we broadcasted throughout the fall. We'll be doing that again this year, but this is kind of where we are storing them for the moment until we're ready to fire them up here late summer and get them going. But next we're gonna head to the garage, and this is my favorite part of the entire house. Got to give a shout out to my garden here. Planted it this spring. As you can see, it's looking pretty fabulous. That's gonna feed the whole intern family throughout the entire fall. And here we have the garage. This is, like I said, my favorite part of the whole place we got here. We got a TV stored up above here. Just if we're chilling in the garage, we wanna watch some hunting videos or some stuff on YouTube, we'll pop that on and go check things out on there. But we got our boot storage area right here. And as you can see, you can go down the whole line, and all of our First Lite is nicely organized for the interns, for us. And up in this, ooh, watch your head. Up there we got our bows. This whole shelf is just pretty much kind of our random accessory storage area. But as you can see, we got just random hunting gear totes. I have totes with trail cameras, we have scent sprays, we got hats, gloves, you name it. Anything we're gonna need for hunting or getting after it this fall, we got it in here. All along this wall, we got our tree stand storage area. Got everything hanging up nicely. And then as you can see, we got the morel targets ready to go. We'll be doing a little bit of shooting this summer, getting the bows dialed in, ready to go. The boat's kind of a mess right now, but this is gonna be our water access rig. As you can see, we got some of our new River's Edge stands kind of piled in here. Got to put those together soon. And we got a bunch of other random projects here as well, scrape posts, things like that we're gonna be putting in throughout the summer. So earlier this year, we scoured the country and also on our social media channels, and we posted our first ever TBP internship for 2023. Much to our surprise, we had a bunch of great applicants, and after going through the whole interview process, we narrowed it down to our 2 final candidates.
Yeah, so I'm from Madison, Wisconsin. We're just outside of Madison. I grew up hunting mostly in the Driftless down by, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the area at all, but like north of Dodgeville.
We just wanted to get you on here today to offer you the internship position if it was something you'd be interested in doing with us this fall.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I don't want to make 100% confirm, but like I'm pretty much 100%, but I'm just going to talk it over with my parents tonight.
Okay.
I would let you know by tonight if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're excited to announce that our 2023 TBP and Black Stamp Media interns are Ross Weeks from Concord, Michigan, and Charlie Corcoran from Wisconsin. I wondered how many times you're gonna walk around the block.
Oh, I was wondering, I saw that drive.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, Mike. My name is Ross Weeks. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Concord, Michigan, and I am just born a deer hunter. I grew up in a bow hunting family, and all my family loves to hunt, and I got into it. I got an uncle who's a taxidermist, and you know, just growing up with my dad, just been hunting my whole life. You got a ball?
Oh yeah, brand new. You play?
Huh? Yeah.
We're gonna be balling. Since you're the first one here, you get to pick the first bed.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go this one.
Doing some scouting.
Yeah, some e-scouting on Onyx. Drove around a little bit last night. Got some ideas. Need to get on foot. Need to get Chuck here so we can get on foot and start walking around.
So it's a little after 4 o'clock here on Sunday. Chuck's gonna be rolling in any minute. Actually, myself and Brennan, we met our second intern here about a month and a half ago. During turkey season, he came down. He was going to school here, only a little over an hour away. So we offered him come if he had some free time to come down and do a little turkey hunt with us. So he met up with us for a day and got to roll around with him. So we've already met him, but you guys are gonna meet him today.
What's going on, boys?
Chuck, how's it going?
Great, happy to be here.
What's up, Chuck? Nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
nice to meet you in person.
Good to see you again,
see you.
Chuck.
Yeah, excited to be down. I'm Charlie Corcoran. I'm from Wisconsin, and I just graduated from Iowa State. I'm an intern here at Breaking Point. Super excited to get a camera in my hand, get out in the woods, and learn as much as I can. I brought some beer, some food, and my bow and my saddle. With the other stuff. With that rain shower, it was kind of a pain because I had to stop and bring my bags in my truck because it was just getting soaked.
Brought the most important thing.
Right there. That was my going away gift from my parents, I think. They're like, congrats, here's a case of beer. This is just hunting stuff.
Put this in the barn.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
the barn.
The barn.
The barn.
Lodge in the barn.
We'll call it the barn from now on.
Looking good with all the stand stuff on it. Vortex hat. The Crocs are essentials.
Ross already beat you to the
You took that bed, Ross?
corner bed.
Yeah, if you want to switch out.
No, you're good. You were here first. Oh, you?
You could shoot bow for it.
Yeah.
That's all good. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Should get a photo of you two.
Scotcheroos and cookies. All about health food here.
That's what I thought.
You have to fix that for me, Chuck. I screwed the board up right away. Stuff he'll be working on will be more of like basic edits for you guys until I feel you're kind of comfortable enough with editing to bring on like harder edits. But the more and more comfortable that you guys get, I might give you, tasks of working on, say, potentially a semi-live, or working on doing like if I would, for say, get behind on some of my editing work on shows, I might have you guys go in and do kind of like a rough edit of the show, like so going ahead of me, laying out the footage, going through clips, putting them in the timeline, and then I would come in and basically edit the show. Nebraska will be a great opportunity for you guys to learn. It's kind of a hunting, I guess you'd call it a hunting situation, carp shooting, but it's something totally different. So it'll give you guys a little bit of a feel, get your feet wet on something in the field. And then on days that, if you're caught up with your work and say I'm not needing someone to film, you guys can go nuts and go hunting whenever you want. Just as long as our work's done, and we're not needing you in other areas, you guys can hunt. One thing that we are doing new this year is on our YouTube channel, we wanted to put out a new piece of content. So we have our semi-lives in the fall, we have our normal shows, we have our live content, and we were wanting to do something completely new this year. And we thought with the internship, it would be a cool opportunity for you guys to tell your story. So we decided, I talked it over with me and Brennan, and we decided to do a show starting sometime here late summer, going through the fall, of basically the daily life of you guys. And you guys will basically have the sole responsibility of producing, editing, and putting out that show.
That's cool.
So
Cool. That'd be awesome.
I will give you guys a fair amount of creative freedom on that, but I will try and help assist you guys in getting that going. But I got a little bit of a vision for it. We can talk more on that, but wanted to finally. Ross kind of knew we were working on something, but we didn't want to really announce anything until you guys came in and we could officially tell you guys, like, so basically you're gonna have kind of your own little show on our YouTube channel to document your internship and your experience throughout the whole thing. So
it is June 22nd, the next morning, and we're finally to the boat launch, and we're gonna hit the river. Over my left shoulder, just up a little ways, is a dam. Caleb's buddy was up there a couple days ago and did pretty well. So we're pretty excited to get the boat in the water and get after it this morning. Things are gonna be a little different today than they were yesterday. I'm gonna let Chuck and Ricky, our two interns, have a crack at them today. They both got licenses today. So we're gonna probably dump in. Caleb and I will shoot for the first little bit, see how things are going, and then hopefully it's going really well and there's fish everywhere. I'll let the two boys get after it, and I'll kind of run camera, and we'll just kind of let them do their thing and have some fun. Ooh, there's a good one. Oh, I missed. Yeah, those are the ones. See, now we can actually see them.
Yeah, that was a buff.
Yeah.
Right here, right here. Aim low.
He started moving right before I
Yep.
shot.
Another buff.
Oh, we got him.
Right there's another one.
Trying to get out of your way, but
That's a big hit.
you gotta be kidding me.
You miss?
What?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, just over the top.
Oh, there's a fish right there. Yep, there's a fish. Aim real low.
Oh, did I get him?
Nope. No.
No? That one gar's pretty big, wasn't it? I didn't even look at it. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Aim low, like a foot low. Right in front of him. That's what's coming.
Nice coming. Woo!
Not bad. There you go. Yes, sir.
On the board.
Oh, a big buff. Is that a buff? Yeah. Oh. Yes, sir.
Look at that thing. Fish on, baby.
Oh, Chuck's dialed. Oh, that's a good silver. Yes, sir. That a boy.
Okay, come on now.
Want me to double shoot him?
I don't know, I'm having very nervous issues right now.
You want a net? Please, please, please.
We did it.
Stop it.
We did it. I've never been so happy for a little fish in my life.
Get him. Oh, barely. Come all the way in here.
Well, Chuck and I just got back from Nebraska. We had an absolute blast shooting carp with JP and Caleb, but now we're ready to get our feet wet in some public. We're going to be doing some glassing, some walking in some of these public pieces and trying to figure stuff out for the hunting season. And then it sounds like in a few weeks we're going to head to Wisconsin for a 3D archery shoot.